Okay. This one flipped out. This is the one I saw as opposed to these, but I'm still going to look at these. The Seven of Swords, upright. Okay. So anytime you get a Seven of Swords in a reading, you have to focus on it the most. Okay, Geminis? And this talks about somebody being sneaky. But I want to look at the other cards before I give too much. This is your current situation. Okay. Well, we have Seven of Swords and Seven of Pentacles. 2 sevens in a reading. Now, it's possible you guys may be dealing with a Gemini with the star card here. Star card's in reverse. So some of you are contemplating or thinking about over and over again how somebody did you wrong. And you're no longer going to be vulnerable to this person or persons. To me, it looks like the same person. This guy looks almost exactly like this guy. I don't see that too often in a reading. Like, well, why wouldn't this guy be the same? You know, why is his hair light? Okay. I just happen to notice that. And when you notice things, you're supposed to say it. And so I feel like there's really no hope of a reunion with this particular person. I'm not saying there's no hope for healing, but as far as a reunion, if that's what you're looking for, I don't see it. But here I'm just seeing thinking over and over and over again, possibly about what somebody did to you. And I feel like that needs to stop because it's making you depressed. Okay. This tells me not healing. And rather than think about it, you should really work on it. Okay. All right. So that's your current situation. Next one is what's coming toward you. Some of you, it's an unrequited love. Okay, all right. Okay, what's coming towards you is the Ace of Pentacles. So this is a rare opportunity that's being extended to you. And when you get this card, it says you're back on the right path. So no matter that the Seven of Swords is in here, it doesn't matter. Because to me, the Seven of Swords has already happened. Okay, you've been thinking about it. That's just your current situation. So really, you're thinking about the past. How Cancerian of you. But this is a new opportunity coming in, and it says getting back on the right path. Okay. Now, some of you, I am going to say, for whatever reason, you were doing wrong, like thieving, stealing, whatever it is, lying, cheating. And you've really contemplated your life choices, and you've decided, I'm going to change. I'm going to do right. I'm going to work honestly. Okay, that's a few people out there. And it's like you're being rewarded. Okay, even monetarily. Some of you, it's not very many. You didn't get caught doing something. Yeah. Okay. So this is the same group. You didn't get caught doing something wrong because star in the reverse is not in the spotlight. And you really thought about how that would have changed your life if you had been caught. And so you're going to go honest from now on. There you go. And when you add 1 pentacle to the 7, you get 8, which we have. When you add 1 pentacle to the 8, you get 9. 9 of Pentacles is a reward that's coming to you. It's also healing and solace, okay? It's protection for the future. So some of you may be saving money. I'll clarify that in a minute. All right, what is your advice, Gemini? Oh, okay, I think I did that myself, but I still want to look at it. Oh, there's the 9 of Pentacles I was just mentioning. Okay, so your advice. Drop the guilt is what I'm kind of seeing here. With the Hermit in reverse, this tells me you've been in this for a very, very long time. This just says, let it go, man. So some of you out there may have committed a crime when you were a teenager and you're still carrying it around. Doesn't look like murder, okay? It just looks like stealing, or maybe cheating. With the 9 of Pentacles here, this tells me, have some grace about it. Give yourself some grace. And this is also you having earned all your wealth, okay? You're self-sufficient, whatever it is. So you're fine now, is what I'm seeing. And this is you being carefree with all your money, but also down to earth, not aloof or, well, the Queen of Pentacles reversed, for instance. This is saying let go of that burden, okay? If you're searching to tell the truth, is what I'm seeing. This is saying it's old news with the Hermit in reverse here. You have to let go for that search for the truth. And here, I don't think you're actually searching for it. Here, I think you've actually been, well, obscuring the truth. But here I'm seeing the truth isn't actually important. That's like when somebody says, you stole candy like 10 years ago? Okay. I'm not saying it's that irrelevant or minuscule, but it is something that actually no longer has any bearing. Okay. That's your advice. Just be cool, enjoy what you got. Okay. All right. All right. What is your outcome / next steps? No, I'm not doing that, guys. That's really about 15 cards. No. All these other cards have been very straightforward. So no, I'm not doing it. Okay, some of you, I feel like you don't feel like you deserve this opportunity. You don't think you deserve it. And it's because of something that happened a long time ago. The thing is, you worked really hard. You deserve everything you've got. I mean, 9 of Pentacles, which I was just mentioning before it showed up, is that this is something you've accumulated. It's self-sufficiency. It's not like somebody donated money to you or, you know, gave you a generous gift. Although it is possible. Okay. It's something for which you've worked, whether it's by having a really good relationship, by working at an actual job, whatever it is, you've worked hard and you've accumulated money. And so there's no need to feel guilty about where you've come to, or even where you've come from. Okay. So heal the past. Okay. So your outcome is the Tower reversed. Oh wow, this is a good card for you guys. This is telling me you're innocent. Okay, so you may have been falsely accused, but this tells me the innocent, which would be you here, or this could be, you know, what you're feeling bad about too as well. The innocent get harmed and the culprits get away with it. You know, the bad guys get away with it. But this is also telling me it's in the past. You've been trying to avoid a disaster, and it looks like it's going to be avoided. But this also says you need to let go of this situation. Maybe somebody did get harmed. Not in a murderous type of way. If that's what you're thinking, that's not this reading, okay? But this is saying it's not going to come out, okay? So just don't worry about it. I'm not sure why I'm getting this kind of reading, but, you know, whatever. Oh, there's that Queen of Pentacles, but she's upright. So see, you're not this Queen of Pentacles in reverse that I was just dogging earlier. You're her upright. She's down to earth. She helps the poor. She takes people in. She has a good soul. It says you guys. Wow. So you're one of those good people is what I'm seeing. Then we have the Four of Cups. I'm going to clarify that in a second because I'm not sure exactly why that's here. Then we have the Page of Wands reversed. I'm also going to clarify. And then the High Priestess reversed. Okay, so I'm seeing the secret. It could come out. No. It's not going to come out. I think there may be a miscommunication. Somebody missed something. Like the intuition didn't catch it. That's what I'm getting. Okay. But I do want to do a little bit more clarification. All right. So let's see. What is this Ace of Pentacles coming in for Geminis? Remember, you can be dealing with an Aquarius or a Virgo, but this seems to be mostly about you. Okay. Oh my. Oh dear. No, too many. That's at least 6. I'm not doing that. Okay. Ah, it's the Chariot cards. You could be dealing with a Cancer as well. This may be an opportunity to move. Interesting. I wasn't really getting that. I don't think you're going to do it though, because the Tower's reversed. That's your outcome or next steps. So there's a possibility that if you moved, it would not be good. There may be some kind of delays with that. However, there's not much in here about that. Okay, yeah, this is just telling me what's coming towards you is you're going to be on the right path. Whatever you're doing is right. Good, especially even when it comes to love, but it seems to be mostly about your mind. And I do feel like you're going to have to control yourself. Whatever you're thinking about, it's going to have to stop. You have to just integrate whatever happened into your story and go on. Which is, you know, this Chariot card makes me think of moving on. This says, you know, you still have life in front of you. My goodness. Okay. Even though your current situation, you feel like there's no hope, I'm seeing yes, there is. Everything coming in towards you is great. And it may be coming a little quickly, too. The Ace of Pentacles is quick nose, and the Chariot can move really fast. Okay, I'm not sure why the Three of Swords came out. This does talk about separations. It says sadness and isolation. And I was wondering about that a little bit with the Four of Pentacles, who wants to be left alone. I mean, Four of Cups that wants to be left alone. And the Star in reverse, as well as the Seven of Pentacles. I'm not sure where this was supposed to go because I didn't ask the question, so I'm just going to put it back in the deck. If it comes out again, then we know it's good. Alright, so why is the Tower reversed? The Hermit. Okay. So your advice is to turn the Hermit around. Don't seek after something. And then when you get to the Tower, and I clarify it, we get the Hermit upright. Well, that's your advice. And so your outcome is you turn it up. I think you go back into isolation. Yeah. This is wanting to be left alone. Not wanting to date either. And I can also see here not wanting to date. So if you were unfaithful to somebody, I think you may go single for a while. Because Ten of Wands can be a breakup in reverse. Nine of Pentacles is being single. The Hermit reverse says you contemplated coming out of being single, but in your outcome I'm seeing you're still single. But Tower reversed is a temporary breakup or needing to let go of something. Okay, why is the Four of Cups here, just for more clarification? Honestly, what I'm seeing here is, yeah, I'm going to accept a job, I'm going to accept money. Ooh. I am not accepting love. So you may just be focusing on career right now. That Queen of Pentacles. She's the only one looking at the Pentacle. Like this Ace here. Okay. Yeah, you're just going solo. You're going isolation. Because we have the Four of Swords. Just breathe. That's being isolated. It's also contemplating. And that's what the Hermit does. He contemplates. But see, your advice is the Hermit reversed. Is to let it go. And your outcome says, I'm not doing it. Wow. And the Page of Wands is telling me that too. You're just not willing to go out and take that risk. Why is the High Priestess reversed? So that's telling me you're not following your intuition. Yep. Eight of Pentacles again. You are dedicated to Well, going against what you know to be right, and you're just hanging on to a thought or a belief. Yeah, definitely a belief with the Hierophant here. You could be dealing with a Taurus as well. Now we have Virgo in here twice. You're struggling with some kind of a religious belief or just a belief in general about what's happened. And you're wanting to be left alone. And I think you keep over and over again just thinking about this. You may also be thinking about I get like past wrongs. Yeah, past wrongs. This doesn't have to be you that did it, though. Okay. In the beginning, I thought it most likely, especially with the Hermit reversed in your advice. But it's more as if, well, not more. Okay, not more. It's just two options. Some of you are just going to break up and be single because of what had happened with the Seven of Swords. And some of you are having to let go of this burden and be free and self-sufficient despite some kind of treachery you may have done in the past. And it's just going to take some work on building your faith back up in people, because I feel like you lost faith in someone. You also may have lost faith in yourself depending on who you are. But we have Seven of Pentacles, Seven of Swords, the 7 Chariot card. So we got 3 sevens. And I'm pretty sure that means luck. And again, this is pretty lucky. And you're going to hold on to it. All right, the bottom of the primary is 9 of Swords reversed. So something that you were feeling guilty about, you're coming out of that guilt. Good, 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 good. You may just need some more time to process it, is what I'm thinking. Oh, the 6, which is Lovers. So some of you, this is about a love affair, but also just about love in general. And this does say you have a choice to make. And it's also about your beliefs as well. What I'm seeing is, for the time being, at least for December, you're going to be single. For those of you who have been betrayed previously, or for those of you who are feeling guilty about having done something, you're going to just kind of stay off to yourself. I'm also getting the feeling, if some of you have, it's only towards your outcome that I'm seeing this, maybe a little bit in the advice area, is you're going to be a little bit more sober. It doesn't have to be with alcohol. It could be for anything. I feel like you're going to be more sober, and it's just going to take a lot of work for you to do that. Okay. All right. Now, get all these up. There's a lot of them, apparently. I'm going to get you some Lenormand decks. Let's see what the cards have to say. Well, maybe nothing. Bless me. Okay, you guys, I'm just going to have to pull, because this is crazy. Finally. Oh, my goodness. I have to get more than one card. Tower. That's so funny. I don't think I've had this card before. But especially when we have the Tower in your reading. And it has the 6 of Swords. So, yeah, you need to move on from whatever the Tower situation is. Clouds. Okay, so we have Tower and Clouds. That makes me think of a fairy tale, you guys. And at the bottom we have Stork, which also has Queen of Cups. So I might picture a Cancer, which was in the Chariot. Let's see. A lone tower stands confident and secure. Ground your strength in all that is pure. When troubles surround, weakness may come. Problems that abound, you must overcome. Yep, that's you guys. Alright. Clouds brightly shine, strung in precision. Life will be fine with a firm decision. Beware of clouds, misty and obscure. Life cloaked in darkness is hard to endure. Doesn't that remind you of the Nine of Swords? But your Nine of Swords is in reverse, so you're going to come out of that. You're not going to be guilty. You're not going to be living in, isolation forever. Just for a while, okay? And then we have the Stork, okay, which also has a 7 in it, 17. A stork in flight promises delight. A stork in range signals change. Progress heals pain drawn from the past. Embrace kindness and new friendships will last. Yeah, you just got to be kind to yourself after what's happened, okay? Whether you've been betrayed or you betrayed something or someone or your own integrity, whatever it is, you've got to be kind to yourself, guys. These are pretty good ones. Usually in this deck so far, I've been getting, you got a snake in your midst or so-and-so, out to harm you. And here it's just like, freaking take care of yourself, Gemini. All right. And I just did see this heart, so it could be dealing with love again. The heart is a symbol of fulfillment and joy. Romance is in full bloom for you to enjoy. Serenity rests deep in thy heart. Serenity rests. That makes me think of the Four of Swords. Loving yourself. Ooh. Yep. Loving yourself is where it should start. So yeah, take care of yourself. That's what I'm getting. All right, let me get you a postcard advice. Ooh. Hurts. Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and cut. Oh, man, those corners. Ow. Bleeding over here now. Alright, Gemini, I love you. Better be thankful. If I'm willing to brave the corners. Alright, dearest you. Are you taking yourself and your problems too seriously? Maybe fear of the future is weighing on you. We would like you to take a little break from all that and start having fun. When you stop fixating on what has been making you heavy-hearted, we get a chance to move some magic in your direction. We just need you to let go a little. Spirit needs some room and gets very inspired by your laughter when you have fun. When was the last time you got really loose, silly, and goofy? Maybe you need to go dancing or watch some funny comedy to make you laugh. Or call the one friend you know will remind you how ridiculous and delightfully giddy you can be. You will return refreshed and renewed and ready to once again see the world as less daunting, and you will be ready to receive in perfect timing the bounty that Spirit has for you. Don't you just love how much we care about you? That's definitely for you guys. All right, guys, have a good December. Be happy.